Hey, good day to you. This is Rain, founder of Forex 100. So today on the weekly market analysis, let's look at pound dollar. So pound dollar for this week is a bit more advanced, more scaling towards our expert level, but for the benefit of all of you, I don't want to confuse you guys. I'll just keep it simple over here, and of course our students will receive the more advanced version via our trading ideas. All right, and of course throughout our discussion, and even you can bring this out on our Wednesday live session after the public has left. We can discuss about this. If this interests you, then bring up during the Q&A segment on this coming Wednesday. All right, so let's have a look over here on the daily chart. What we see is an uptrend movement. What really interests a lot of traders is because right now we can see retest of the previous high. Market came down, retest, looking for retest of the previous low. So typically, this kind of setup, there will be a group of traders that are looking at it as a counter trend move because of double top. But because I have very strict rules on double top, this is not a double top for me. All right, and some traders might be looking for a bullish flag pattern. So even without a double top, I can treat this as a retest of resistance. I can still look for a shorting opportunity, but I do know that these have a potential of a bullish flag pattern written all over it. So that is when my filters come in super important to help me to make a sound decision without having the need of guessing. All right, so if you like this kind of stuff, you like to have a more objective approach on market analysis, then drop us a note. We'll coach you and teach you how to do so. All right, and it's not guesswork. Down to the 4-hour chart, what we see over here is a bearish trend. You can see that it's a bearish trend. To the harmonic pattern traders, you might have a different starting points on reading the analysis, which might just potentially give you two exact different setup that we'll walk through later. For this example, is really cool. All right, and to the 1-hour chart, once again, harmonic pattern traders, you should be able to spot some of the pattern analysis as well. So what you can do right now is scan this QR code and to join us in our Discord channel that look like this under Traders Cafe. This is where everyone joins, then they will have this welcome party over here. We seldom chat over here because we have turned off the notification, but yes, here and there I'll just have a look. You can click wave and stuff like that to say hi to people, but what's important is to click this pin message over here. It will bring you to our students portal. This is where you can start learning and interacting with us. If you want to, you can join our Telegram channel. We are still supporting the channel, but if you have to choose one, Discord is more comprehensive. It has more content within it, so it does give you a greater support. If you scroll down further, this is our gift to you, a free trading to you. Just click this and you get to start to learn how to trade. All right, if you scroll down further, you can have an idea on how we execute certain trades, and you can see that our second target most of the time is 2:1, and that is because with that you will have a 40% accuracy. That is enough for you to be profitable. All right, and if your accuracy is like 60-70%, your profits, you'll be happy with what you see in terms of profits. All right, so let's head back to our daily chart and share with you my analysis over here. So over here, what we have is a bullish bat pattern with a warning sign because I don't like C price touches A. It's basically a warning sign to me, and I pretty much draw this quite early because usually a bat pattern will only get my interest once it passes point B. All right, some of the trading thoughts I can have is this rising channel. I'm looking for a shorting opportunity, so a break and close below this line will trigger a alert for me because I've set in an alert called exiting the channel. Once bar close, just give me an alert. All right, so when that happens, I might just head in for an aggressive shorting opportunity. So what do I mean by aggressive? It means that the strategy itself is aggressive, not my engagement. In fact, my engagement is pretty conservative with this kind of setup because I name it as a Class C setup. All right. So the 4-hour chart, this is the two harmonic pattern. First up, we have the bearish bat pattern that complete at 1.25 or 2352. Alright, and the bearish butterfly pattern coming close to the level at about 1.2348. It's a bit too early to say because for students, PRZ in this case, because it have not have any bounce, I'm using just 1 point from X to A to trigger the line, and the box is not out yet, and that's one of the reason. Alright, other ways to engage for a shorting opportunity includes a shorting within the sell zone over here. The latest price or the furthest price they can go for this trading strategy is at 1.2264. Once again, a break and close above this box. Yes, it does show that it's not a super bearish trend, but it doesn't change the trend yet. It really depends on how the market movement goes. If there is no 2 break and close above the high, this is just a weaker bear trading setup. Alright, to the 1 hour chart, we have another very interesting bullish bat pattern. So completion price I'm looking at is at about 1.1988, which is a rather good price because 1.2 whole number, something can happen like a candle touching this price, but the candlesticks touching the furthest end and reverse. That could be one of the potential setup, and having this kind of consolidation coming up, this might be one of the better setup as well. Let's see how this goes. So students, we can discuss on this in the coming week. We might just have to pull back this video because as market move by Wednesday, the structure will not look like this, and it does help you to have a clearer picture how we do analysis before the actual market movement. And if this interests you, the idea of spending 15 minutes a day, 15 minutes a day to do your analysis, set your alert only when the alert hits and you see a standard pattern before engage a trade. If this interests you as a subsidiary of your income, or eventually, replace it as your full-time income, then drop me a note. We'll see if you're a good fit before we accept you as our student.